Alright guys, Sylrai here and welcome to my 1 week later Hu Tao video. Just before the video starts, I'm not going to do this for every new character. This is mainly I'm only going to do this for characters that I have. So maybe I'll do characters that I don't have. Maybe I'll watch some streamers or like some content, do my own opinions by just watching them, the test trial, but sometimes the test trial is very like inaccurate of how how strong a character really is, because they give them so much energy recharge and they give them the best weapons they have. And goddamn, Hu Tao's so loud. She says so many things. So yeah, Hu Tao 1 week later. She is very strong. Definitely one of the more stronger characters we have ever gotten. She does have a lot of things you need to look out for though when playing her. Like, she, in my opinion, is a charge attack carry, so kind of similar to Kaching. You know how Kaching does this a lot. So yeah, Hu Tao's kind of the same thing. You want to do mouse like her basic attack 1 and then charge when she has her skill up. You may want to do this, right? And yes, I do have a C1 Hu Tao. So but yeah, she's a charge attack character. So if you're a free-to-play player, well, let's say if you haven't played Kaching, then this could be a little annoying to you, because as all Kachings know, that her charge attack depletes so much stamina. You're just doing this a lot, your stamina just goes down a lot. So yeah, you need to be careful when using Hu Tao, when you don't have C1, of course. You need to watch out for your stamina. You need to get like used to having like no stamina all the time when playing Hu Tao. So yeah, very similar to Kaching's kinda, but she has like Jiao dash instead of like just standing in place. She's definitely more of a single target carry more than an AoE. She does decent AoE, especially with her bursts. But yeah, would I say she's better than Diluc as single target? I think she's better than Diluc with single target enemies. I still feel like Diluc's gonna be better in like multiple areas, or like AoE, just multiple enemies, than Hu Tao. Hu Tao is definitely gonna do way more damage with a single target. So yeah. So all in all, I think Hu Tao is just balance. Actually, she's great. She's very strong, super strong. And yeah, let me go over my builds with her. So I feel like everyone can agree that 4-piece Crimson is her best set. But obviously not everyone can get lucky and get like the best godlike rolls on their artifacts. So again, like I always say, go for substats more than set bonuses. But as you see here, my my artifact pieces are pretty good. They're pretty good. Yeah. The only artifact piece that I can kind of replace is the sands. You always want to have an HP percentage sands with her. I just have this one because I honestly don't have a better HP percentage sands, so it kind of sucks. Pyro damage bonus goblet, of course, and whichever one you need the most crit damage or crit rate helmet. I have both of these. I tested both of them out. I just went with this one because it has HP, and this one does have crit damage, but my crit damage is already high. So yeah. So whichever one you're missing crit damage or crit rate, that's where you should go with. You should also prioritize, if you have an HP set roll, you should definitely go for that. If you have HP on your subset, don't be angry at that. That's actually really good. I actually kind of wish myself that my artifact pieces have some HP rolls on their substats, but not all of them do. Like the one time I actually want to have HP set rolls. I'm not gonna go over constellations. Other than that, her C1 is definitely a power spike, because C1 does not consume stamina when you do charge attack when she's on her elemental skill state. So yeah, I feel like C1's the big power spike. The other ones are meh. C6 just makes you immortal. So yeah, like the other ones are kind of okay. They're not great. C4's kind of good, but it's not the best. But yeah, that's all I have to say. But in conclude, the Constellation C1's her big power spike. As for weapons, I feel like one of her best 4-star could be a deathmatch. But free-to-play options are very, very limited for Hu Tao. Like, super limited. I honestly think Hu Tao is not that free-to-play friendly. You could do Black Tassel. Black Tassel is alright. It does give you HP percentage, but again, it's a 3-star weapon, so you won't get very high base attack. And base attack's super hard to get in this game. You guys should know already. But yeah, Dragon's Bane. I haven't tested Dragon's Bane fully, but Dragon's Bane seems to be a decent option if you have Lithic Spear and you have the team for Lithic Spear. I would honestly recommend Lithic Spear. Lithic Spear, especially at Refinement Rank 5, but not everyone has Refinement Rank right 5 Lithic Spear. This R1 Lithic Spear with max stats is pretty decent. Black Cliff is also a really good option. Fab Lance is alright, I guess, if you have energy issues. But I wouldn't really recommend Fab Lance simply because its energy recharge and the base attack is low. Obviously, 5-star weapons are going to be amazing. If you wonder why I don't have Jade Spear, it's because I don't have the resources to upgrade this Jade Spear. But yeah, Deathmatch, Blackcliff, Lithic Spear, Dragon's Bane are all pretty good options. If you're wondering why I don't recommend the free-to-play options, the free-to-play options we only have is Crescent Pike, Dragon Spine Spear, and Prototype Star Glitter. Dragon Spine Spear is just a worse version of the Crescent Pike. We can all agree on that. And both of them just give physical damage, and she doesn't really use physical damage because she's always going to do pyro damage. Prototype Star Glitter is not bad. It does give you the passive of 8% damage bonus when you have after using the elemental skill. Yeah, after using the elemental skill, attack damage because no more charge attack damage by 8% for 12 seconds, max 2 stacks. But you're not gonna get the max stacks. That's the thing, because her elemental skill is way too long for that. So yeah, kind of sucks for that. But that's definitely her best free-to-play option right now. But yeah, if you have Dragon's Bane, if you have Lithic Spear, I definitely go for that. But I would only use Lithic Spear if you have the right team, right? You need 4 Sylrai characters. So in terms of teams, I feel like one of her best teams is Zhongli, or Hu Tao Zhongli, Jing Cho, and I think Bennett. Yeah, I feel like that was one of her best teams. You honestly want a Jing Cho with her, or a Kaya. I feel like Kaya can be good as well for Melt. You just want to proc Melt and Vape all the time with Hu Tao. So yeah, that's really all I have to say for Hu Tao. Just all in conclusion, I feel like she's strong. She's stronger than Diluc in terms of single target, but Diluc is still better than Hu Tao when it comes to like multiple enemies. So keep that in mind. I would also pull for Hu Tao if you don't have like any like good pyro units. Like take my situation for example. So look at my characters. I had very limited pyro characters. I don't have Diluc. I don't even have freaking Bennett. Bennett avoids me. This is sad. So the only pyro units I had was Amber, Jiangling, and Xinyan. Those are the only pyro units I had until Hu Tao, of course. So I felt the need to pull for Hu Tao. That was like the only situation I feel like I needed this character. So yeah, and just a thing I have C1 too is just amazing. But yeah, another thing to sum up is her cons. She has a lot of caveats. One, she's a charge attack carry, so you're gonna be running low on stamina. If you play Kaching, then you might be used to it. But if you never play Kaching, you need to get used to being low on stamina all the time. But yeah, another one of her caveats is she wants to be at low HP. So if you're paranoid about like having a character low HP, like let's say you don't like having a character low HP, you're just paranoid about that, you can use Bennett. Bennett's fine. He doesn't heal her up all the way. But I would advise using a shield character like Zhongli. But not everyone has Zhongli, of course. So I would recommend like Noelle or someone. So just someone that generates a shield. Diona, Jingyang, Noelle, Zhongli. But yeah. If you're using Zhongli, I would recommend building Zhongli around his shield. Just max out his HP. But yeah, those are mainly her cons. If you can get by her cons, then she's definitely a worthy character. Is she a must pull? Definitely not. I only pull for her in certain situations, like mine. I had to pull for her because I was lacking in pyro units. So yeah. But yeah, that's gonna sum it up. All of my Hu Tao 1 week later video. She's very fun. She's probably definitely one of the more fun units that I played. So yeah, she definitely has a fun factor, especially in C1. Her fun factor definitely shoots up, which kind of sucks, but fun kind of locked in the constellation. But it is what it is. But yeah, that's gonna sum it up for this video. 1.4. I don't want to talk about 1.4 just yet. I want to wait for the patch notes to officially release so I can talk about 1.4. But just some early thoughts on 1.4. Venti rerun banner and Child rerun banner. Venti is one of the strongest 5 stars in the game. If you can get them, I really would recommend trying to get Venti. And Child is strong, but he's not really a must pull. He's very fun though. But Rosaria is confirmed to be on Child's banner. So yeah, we'll have to see how Rosaria is. I'm gonna try to get Rosaria because she's a spear character. If you don't know, my tag is spear supremacy, so I kind of want to get all the spear users. So yeah, but yeah, with that, I'll go more in depth in 1.4 when the patch notes officially release, and yeah, that'll probably be my next video. Yeah, I'll go more into depth what I'm gonna do for 1.4 since there's no new character. So yeah, see you guys in the 1.4 patch notes video. Peace.